Yo, guys, what's up? It's Blackheart here, and welcome to a new video. Finally, we are here today again with a video after some time, and I wanted to talk about something, and of course, it's really affecting our community since a long time. I watched this amazing tweet that was tweeted by High Tone, made I think today, that really resembles some of the things I'm also thinking in this video about Tekken 8 and about the state of Tekken 8 right now. And I would like to tell you what are the things, all of the things that it's saying right here. Bandai is killing their Tekken player base by leaving the game in this state for so long. For a game so heavily carried by the community, they're thinking it out with lack of communication, cheaters running rampant, and bad netcode. Such a short tweet, but really effective, man. And I wanted to discuss with you about this stuff because it's something I really feel. So, when is the last patch? When was the last serious patch we had in the game? Try to understand. Try to reflect on this thing a little bit. Try to think about yours. Try to think about it for 1 second. When was the last good balanced patch we had in this game? If we go and think about this, it's been like what, in August or like July, the last time we had some small adjustments, and then they left us in basically obscurity. Like they thought like they did these 2 patches that fixed some problems. I'm gonna lie, they fixed some problems, but they were like what, like 10, 20, 30 of like thousands of problems we have in the game right now. So what about the rest? What about the rest of the things we are struggling to get right now in the game? Like there are still plenty of broken interactions, plenty of broken characters everywhere. But the excuse they always use is that, okay, but now there are tournaments, so we cannot. It's not like we can do a lot of patches, brother. Tournaments are always a reality in this game. So what then? We have to wait for the end of the next tournament season in order to get a patch. Like every single competitive game, for example, they told me about Dota. That's the same. Like even though there are some tournaments, players can adapt. Players can try and adapt sometime maybe to how things work and to how things improve during the time, So if they always reason to, okay, now there is a tournament coming, so we won't patch anything, then the game never changes. The game never gets to a better spot, and that's basically what's happening right now. The game is in a very dry state, really dry state. We don't have any new balance adjustments in a long time. We don't have any news on the new characters. We don't have any trailer on Armor King. No news. The Armor King is about to drop in October, and we still didn't see anything about the character. We didn't see, I don't know, the gameplay. We didn't see how he plays. We didn't see what he does. A little bit of hype, for a character that has been so long awaited. Like you see, like we don't have any communication from Arad or Murray. They just left us in the dark on all these months. After a terrible season, after all that happened, they tried to make some adjustments, and I'm not saying they did bad. Like the adjustments they made after the backlash were good, but they were not enough. That's what everybody's saying. Like it's small steps in good direction, but it's not enough to make the game enjoyable. Like right now, I'm playing a lot of the game because streaming is a huge part of my career right now. I'm having fun streaming. I'm having fun helping people improving this game and so on. So it's something I really enjoy. Don't get me wrong, but it cannot be enough. It isn't enough to make me say, okay, the game now is in a good spot, because it actually isn't. It isn't. There are Anna right now is still completely unplayable against. Also, Brian is completely a shame of a character. Really, Brian is such a shame of a character. Like, Asuka is still a shame. Like, so many broken things still are in the game, and they are not doing enough. Also, again, DLCs, updates, new things. We don't know anything. We haven't heard from them since a long time now. So they better deliver, at least with the Armor King patch. I'm almost waiting, and I'm almost hoping they also bring some kind of also balance adjustments maybe to the stuff they will do. But honestly, considering all the disaster they did until now, I don't know if I should expect something. Okay. So let's see what else they say in the comments. So again, also regarding cheaters, there's a new situation coming up that I want to talk about, and it's very important that I do. There's a new impersonator. There's a new impersonator. Probably it's the same guy I already talked about in a recent video. But cheaters are still rampant in the game. I still find cheaters sometimes in ranked. Not often, I'm gonna lie, but sometimes it still happens. Faribors is still streaming, and there is this new guy, for example, that of course also there's a problem with impersonators in Tekken. Like there's this guy impersonating as me that says very weird shit on launch. By the way, for example, he says that he has pictures of me kissing another guy. Yes, he says that I'm a PDF, if you know what I mean, and of course it's completely false, of course. But you know, these people try to troll me online by pretending they are me. It's really sad. It's really sad. Like there's these people. Like look at the comments here. I have one is kissing and other picture give them hug. Like this guy is completely deranged, and of course uses my my nickname. Of course, please hold the player here. Write me private message. I'll send you the players the picture. Black R 15 King Singapore. It's true. Like this guy, this is the guy. By the way, guys, I'll leave you the link below 4YG4. You know, this is the account if you want to report him. The King Tekken _8. That's how it's called. And right now he's still online cheating and plugging other players. In fact, you can see here that WaveKid just found out this impersonator online, and as you can see at a certain point, here we go. As you can see here, he still plugs. You know, using my name. You see that there's my name right now. Black R59 _ So this guy really is not stopping. No one stops this guy, because they still are so fucking old with saying, okay, now we're just gonna wait for we're just gonna wait for, you know, Twitter. You know, we're gonna wait for Twitter users to say something. You know, they're gonna report on Twitter. It's such an old system. When a lot of people you know, like report the same guy, just fucking try and see what they're doing and ban them without waiting every time for 10,000 updates. By the way, not even solve the problem. Again, we told them multiple times. We exposed multiple cheater situations. We exposed the entire cheaters of Discord cheaters, but they just don't do anything. They don't even care. Okay, because we know for a fact probably they know us, because our videos reached 600k views between me and Mike and so on. Like everybody knows the situations, but nothing does anything. Okay. So iTone also says about lack of communication. You know, another thing, of course, we're saying we don't know anything about Armor King. We don't know what he does. We don't know anything about the Miyari-Zo. We just saw a face. We just saw a fucking anime shit face, completely, you know, very, by the way, very basic face, by the way, nothing particular. We don't know anything about anything that's coming up into Tekken. Not even a little bit of hype. Like the game feels so dry because there's no news, and we are playing the version of this version of the game since how much now? Since April. So it's 5 months of pure agony trying to survive in this environment in which everybody's broken, in which there are 10,000 broken interactions, and honestly it's becoming kind of dry, kind of frustrating sometimes to play. Of course I'm still enjoying it because, you know, again, I'm with my community and so on, but I can understand iTone's point right here. Also, it talks about bad netcode. Absolutely true. Like, honestly, matchmaking is still a problem in this game, especially. I've seen, for example, King J's live stream yesterday evening, or even if you come watch my streams, most of the times it's just me waiting for a match. And not because there's not players right now. If we go right now in Tekken 8 Sniper, let me Tekken Sniper, here we go. We can see right now that a God of Destruction are 45 players, okay? 45 players only in Europe. But for some reason, when you go online, you actually find 2 out of these. And why is that? This is because basically I think the game still functions with a prowess system or something like this. For example, I have a huge prowess right now, the highest prowess in the game. It's like 540,000 and so on, and I basically never find players basically. I know I play in the morning, but still, look at how many players. But if you go into one of those Tekken 8 channels, for example, if you go into again yesterday evening, I was in King J's channel, and it didn't find anybody, and he was in Tekken God Supreme, by the way. And why is that? Again, maybe I don't know. Also, I don't like this fact that the matchmaking constantly bugs out for some reason. Something that didn't happen even in Tekken 7. The matchmaking constantly bugs out. Constantly, like every 2 seconds you have to reset, because I don't know why. It doesn't find anybody for God knows how long. Why does this happen in the first place? Why is the matchmaking so bugged in this game that you cannot find anyone? It just bugs out. Okay, you just have to reset. I don't know how many times I reset during a live stream. I don't know how many times I go back to the main menu and go back into the matchmaking. Like it's still so bad. And not only that, but once you get to the matches themselves, most of the times they lag like shit. They lag as fuck, bro. Even if I play again, I know I am Italian, but this doesn't happen only to me, as you can see. For example, high tone, it says, of course, bad netcode, and yes, I play a lot of people from all parts of America. Cali to California to New York, 115, 130 milliseconds. California to Midwest or the South, 100 milliseconds. California to Texas, 80, 100 milliseconds. Can't pretend like that's good. Yeah, of course. Like we have games like 2KXKO and Street Fighter 6 with good netcode. So really, it's a problem of netcode with the game. It's just bad, and I'm experiencing the same. Like when I play against Spanish people, when I play against Greek people, and so on, it's so fucking frustrating to find a match, and now it's so fucking frustrating to play that match. Another guy, it costs money to fix the game. Tekken 8 has sold 3 million copies worldwide as of February 2025. And another problem I would like to stress about this is that they have money, but they spend it for the wrong reasons. Like, they spend it for fucking ghosts. Probably there are some like 3 people worldwide that probably like ghosts, okay, but think about the majority of the people. Tell me honestly, guys, how many times during a day or a week or a month you ever use ghost battle or ghost stuff, and why are they so focused on keen on doing and improving that part of the game in which no one cares about? Like, I would like so many good things, like good online modes, you know, maybe for example a tournament mode online would be so cool, like something to keep the game online active and vibrant, actually, not fucking ghosts, okay? For example, I don't know, like right now we are basically only playing online in ranked mode or player match. That's it. That's Tekken 8, okay? I would love for them to try and experience new things, okay? So it's all problems that we addressed over and over again, and I would really love for them to do something in order to improve this situation, because it's very bad. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you for today. I'm really sorry for this deafening silence by the developers. I think they actually care about this game, but they're not showing it in actual actions. That's what I feel like. They are so slow to do anything, and sometimes it gets tiring, you know? Right now, for example, playing the same version of the game for like God knows how long, it gets tiring sometimes. So I'm tired of this excuse of the tournaments. I just wish they did something for the game. So let's hope they do something different during these months. I can't wait for Armor King. Of course, I'll play Armor King live with you guys. He's coming very soon. I'll try to bring him to GOD, of course, as always. I'm gonna keep streaming my GOD 1 runs in the meantime. Thanks everybody for watching, and tell me what you think in the comments about this situation. Love you guys, and see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.